Hey you guys, it's Amy. I'm here with a video. I want to share with you my finished album that I did. I've been working on this for ever. Forever. And I finally finished it tonight. I was working on the last page last night and I just got too tired to even do it. So, let me come out a little bit. So, I just finished the last page today and I'm here with a video to show you guys. So this album is the Heidi Swapp album that I got. Did I get this at Michael's? I either got this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. But that's where I think I might have got it on clearance actually. So I knew right away exactly what I wanted to do with this album was to do an album of my husband and I, like through the years. Some were last year, some were maybe a couple years before, some were this year. So there's different ones. But really quick, this flower here I didn't make. I got this, I think these are like hair pieces. I got when they had the huge 90% off clearance and I got a whole ton of these flowers. That's where I got that flower. So I figured it'd look really cute and add some dimension on top of the album. And then this paper is from Heidi Swapp. The Heidi Swapp Sugar Chic. You guys can recognize it here. And this is the stamp I used. This is a stamp and I just cut it up just because it was two. This is the stamp here I got at Michael's long time ago. This was on clearance too. And I just cut up everything just so it would fit on here. And then this is from the Heidi Swapp Sugar Chic, the Love. And then for this right here, the fringe, I just took some, you know that crepe paper, like streamers for a birthday? That's what I used here, and I just made like a little ruffle. I gotta tack it down some more because it's lifting. And then I used some washi tape right here and some sequins. All different colors. I just love the sequins. They add like that sparkly touch to your page. So first page, and if you're friends with me or you follow me on Instagram or if you're on my Facebook, I've been like posting pictures of these pages like as I've been finishing them. So here is this page, this layout here. I used some vellum back here, some polka dot vellum, and then this paper, I believe, it's not from the Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm. No, it's from one of the other Dear Lizzie papers, I believe. I can't remember which one. These circles are from this paper right here. And I just cut them out with my circle punch. And then this was printed and I actually painted it with gesso. And then I like dry brushed it like right on it with, actually I painted it with gesso. Then I went over it with the green, the mint green, and then I dry brushed more gesso over it just to give it that like unfinished look. And then I used some more little scrap pieces, cut those out. And then this is from my Cameo, the Love You I cut out. And then I punched out two little hearts. I have this little teeny tiny heart punch. I would show you guys, but I'm not in my craft room right now. I'm in my room where it's quiet. And I cut out the U. And then this here is from, I have like sticker pack of like different letters and numbers. And that's from Hobby Lobby. You can get those at Hobby Lobby. There's a whole ton of them. I wish they had black, but unfortunately it's like a coffee color, which is kind of pretty close. But this page is like really simple. I was just trying to keep it simple. This one too is really simple. This one here, this was a ATC card that someone had made a long time ago and I just had it in my stash and I loved how like the little hearts were cut out and like I love the arrows, so I knew it would look cute just in the back. And then this was a sticker in my sticker stash that was longer, but I cut it so I can make it fit there. And this here, these papers are from, oh gosh, which one? I can't think of it right now. Fancy Pants. Like, has all these cool colors in it. I think I used up the whole pad, so I can't even show you guys. I used, because it's only a small little pad, and it was really small, like 4 by 6, and I cut that baby up. And then this is Amy Tangerine, one of the 3D stickers that I just added there. And then I have some washi tape right here. And that's me and my husband. We were at a concert, and we took that picture. We were so tan. And then there's this one. This one's fun. I cut... This was a file folder. You know those little teeny file folders you get at Michael's? I got that, and then I cut it in half and just added it to my thing. And then I cut all these hearts out using the Cameo. That heart, these hearts, that one. This heart here is a piece of chipboard, and I watercolored it, and then I outlined it with black. Used a little black marker and outlined it. This is Amy Tangerine, and this You Are My Everything I cut out using my Cameo again. And then this here, I don't know, I think Making Memories makes this, but it was in my stash, and I was kind of like going through everything that I had, like little bits and pieces just to throw on these layouts. Just, you know, anything I could find I would just add. And there's another picture of me and my husband. This was, oh gosh, what? I think this was last year. No, maybe it was the year before. I think it was the year before at my uncle's house. Summertime. I should have put the date, but I'm not sure if it was last year. This one's the same. I just took my sunglasses off. So, yep. So this one is kind of cool. I have a Unity stamp that has the hexagon, so I just stamped all around and kind of just wherever and just stamped. And then I used some watercolor and watercolored it around the edge here. And I had a big giant tag that I cut right there. You can see it goes from the top to the bottom. I used some watercolor for my seam binding here and tied it at the top. And then this is masking tape stamp with cameras. And I have this stamp somewhere in my stash. And then this, it says you will, this is a heart, but this You Will Forever Be My Always is a separate stamp. No, it's not actually. I take that back. I'm sorry. It was a quote I found on Pinterest, and I have these little teeny tiny wood stamps. You know those little dollar stamps you get at Michael's? They're the Studio G ones. I use those. And I just stamped that out. You will forever be my always. And I saved that quote. And as soon as I saw it on Pinterest, I was like, oh, I got to use that. And then here's another piece of washi tape. And I did some more hexagon stamping here. And this is a clock, I believe is from Heidi Swapp. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So that, and then I used, I'm trying to think what, oh, the, you know those books you get to do the Project Life? Well, I had like a black and white one, and it had like maps in the back, so I thought that was cool. So I added that to the page. And then there's this one. This one was actually at a Halloween party back in 2012 at my friend's 30th birthday, and she had a Halloween party for her husband. So he was a doctor. I'm not going to repeat what kind of doctor he was, but it says it on his thing, but it's kind of dirty, so I don't want to say it on here. And then I was a pinup girl. So anyways, okay, so these things here, I cut they were like strips of just quotes. Like I had a ton of different quotes on like little chipboard, not chipboard pieces, but cardstock, and I cut that out. And then this was like these hearts I got a long time ago, and they come red, and then you sand them, and then they look distressed. They're really cool. And then I have a whole roll of tickets that I got a long time ago on eBay. Actually, I'll show you guys. Let me go grab them. Here's the tickets. I got a ton of these. I got these, I want to say, oh my goodness, like 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago, and they're just blank. They're like a grayish color and they're blank, and you could pretty much write or put anything on them, and these have lasted me forever. So check eBay because you can get a ton of these tickets on there, and I use them a lot because you can put any quote, and if you get the right size stamp, you can watercolor on them. You could do whatever you want to these. They're awesome. So that's what I did, is I took one strip and I put it behind here. I know you can't really see it, but there's one, and I added a little bit of darker gray to it of watercolor, and I just painted it. And then this was another one. It says I heart you. And then these are two little hearts that I punched out from my little heart punch that I'm obsessed with. It's just the teeny tiny little heart punch you get from the dollar section at Michael's. They're the small punches, and I have a star one and I have a heart one, and I love those two punches. They're just perfect. So I punched out the 3 hearts. I have actually a process video on this, so if you look in I'll link it below so you guys can see it. And then I found some letters, some glitter red letters in my stash, and I put XO, and that's the same letter number things from Hobby Lobby. And then this stamp here, actually I'll go get that too. This by Heidi Swapp, and it says best friends right here. And I just inked it, stamped it wherever. I love these stamps. I have a ton of these. I think every single one she makes I have. I got all of them. And they're just fun. They have all different sayings on them, like just to add to your page. So I did that, and then I took a piece of washi tape and just held it together on there. And then I found this cute quote that I have in like these stamps that I have, and it says, "True love stories never have endings." And I thought that was so beautiful to add to this page. And I was trying to stick with the red theme on this because, I mean, my belt is red, and I just thought it looked really nice all together. And then I took strips of paper and just glued them down and stuff. But if you want to watch the video on how I did this layout, you can. I'll put a link below so you guys can check it out. And here is this one. I don't know. This one's okay. This is the same party. We just took a picture, and I had the thing in my hair. I just threw anything on here. Anything I could, I just threw on here. I did a lot of work. Like, I did some mixed media on here. I used my chevron stencil from Heidi Swapp on here. And then I went over it with watercolor. And then this here is from my Cameo. I cut out, it's supposed to be like project life size, but I cut it in half so it can fit on here. And then I have, oh, this all goes together. And this is like from the Amy Tangerine, just a little puffy heart. And this says, "Be mine always and forever." I wanted it to all just go. And this is cut out from my Cameo, the "Be mine always." And then this is like, I don't know, I found this in my stash. It's like almost this piece of paper back here. You can't really see it, but it's got like lines, and it was like it's almost like a time thing. I got it at a stamping thing with a ton of like vintage papers and stuff, so I figured that I would just try it out and use it. And I did mixed media on there too, which you really can't tell. I'm not sure if you can see. I did some circles, and then I watercolored that paper too. Then I used some washi tape here, some strips of paper, and then I have a stamp here, and then I watercolored this because this was all white, colored in the heart. And I used thickers for the Forever 2012 and a thicker for that one. Oops, can you see? And then I put some stickles on it to give it some glittery, some sparkle, because it looked so plain when it was just white. Then these are by Amy Tangerine, the arrows. And then I found these in my stash where I just threw these on, I don't know. I found a spot for them and I just put them on. And then I found these two. I know it looks odd on this page, but I found these two little hedgehogs. They're so cute. So I put them on there. That's me and him. I should have put it like a little bow in her hair. So that is that layout. I think it came out okay. And there's like a little tag back here you can see. It's all right. And I did a lot of layering on this one. But, and this page here, this picture was taken at a Jack and Jill we went to. Not last year, the year before. So 2012. No, 2013. Because my friend got married in 2013. And, so I'm trying to think what paper I used for this. Oh gosh, I don't remember what paper this is. I couldn't even tell you, but you know, these are from the Amy Tangerine. But I can't remember what paper this is. But I put our little initials right here, A and G. Little compass piece of paper right here. And then I added the sequence, and then I put a little pearl in the center. You can see that. Then I have this Sizzix die, not Sizzix, Quick Cuts that I cut out the anchor. And then this is a cute little Polaroid from the Neapolitan collection from Dear Lizzie. And then I added some cute little banners right here. And then I love every inch of you. And then I put the ruler right here. So this page is really simple too. This one is, I think, my favorite one. I put this on Pinterest and so many people pinned this one. It's crazy. I have like 30 pins on this. Like, I guess it's really popular. But this, I want to say, it's so simple. This gold paper back here, you guys have seen my video for that place, The Knack. Remember when I went there, like the used store, like with all the art stuff? Well, I go in there and I look through all her scraps and I find all this paper and I use it to like punch things out or just use it as backgrounds. I know that it'll be put to use, you know, and she's got the pink, and she doesn't really charge much for it because it's just scraps. So I go in there and I go and get quite a bit of these and I really like it. So I use that, like a piece of it for the background here. And then I put Smitten right here. Just a piece of paper I found with that on it, and I just cut it out. And then this is from Stickers, and this was actually red, and I didn't like the red, so I gessoed it, and then I put it as brown, black. It looks brown, but it's really black on here. So I painted that. And then I used some washi tape right here. And this picture actually is, we were waiting for my daughter at school, and I said to my husband, I'm like, let's take pictures. So that's what we were doing. We were taking pictures. Of course, I'm doing the duck face. Ay, ay, ay. So, and then I found Soulmates. It's the same as the Smitten. So I found Soulmates. So I'm like, oh, that'll go perfect too. And then I used my little teeny heart punch that I love so much. And then I matted it with some green paper. I want to say this is the Amy Tangerine. Yes, it is. This is the Amy Tangerine paper that I have. And I cut out the little clouds. Put the heart right there. Actually, there's a heart in there and I just colored it in. And then this little frame is from the paper line too, pointing up. Really cute page. This one is, this one was Mother's Day. Oh gosh. I want to say like 2011. That was definitely Mother's Day. I watercolored this page, this background page. I added a tag and I watercolored this tag back here. I watercolored it green, but I did a lot of watercoloring in the background. And these are little star pearls that I got from my friend Dawn, which was awesome because she gave me a whole ton of different colors, and I was so excited when she gave these to me because I love using these and I love stars. And then these were by American Crafts, and I didn't like the buttons in the middle, so I took them out and put pearls in the middle. And then I made some banners here. And then this was on a piece of paper, and I just cut it out because I didn't like it all like on one sheet of paper, because I like to cut things up. It says each photograph is a story captured in a single moment, which is perfect. And then this here I got, this here I got at Michael's a long time ago. And I love the anchor, and it's pointing down. This page is kind of cool. This here I watercolored. It was part of a bingo card, and I just cut it up. And I used some sequins here. These little flowers I found in my stash. These little hearts again. You'll see I love those hearts. This little puffy love thing I found in my stash. I love that. And there's another one of those hearts. This one was white. It's the same one as this here, but it's white, and then I watercolored it with green watercolor paints. And then I stamped Happy Place right here, and then I watercolored this tag, added another flower, and then this little cute little arrow I cut out on my Cameo. And then I used my favorite paper of all is the Lucky Charm. So, and this was last year on Easter at my sister's house. This is a cool one. I like this page. I did like the gold and the black and the pink, and I just this one is my favorite page out of the whole book. So I took a doily right here, and I just put it behind, and then this Love Us I cut on my Cameo, and I cut out those little gold stars using this paper, using my little punch. And then I used some gold and clear washi tape right here. And then this here is from this paper. It's from, actually, it's right here. And it says, love you to the stars and back. So I put that there. And do I have a video on this one? Yes, I do. I have a process video on this too. I couldn't remember. And this star here is cut out with my Cameo too. And I did a lot of layering with washi tape and some masking tape. I love working with like tapes. Just throwing them on there, I swear they finish the page. It's awesome, actually. And then I have this background here that I outlined. I have a gold Sharpie, and I outlined it in gold. You can't really see much, but there's a huge piece of paper back there. And here's some more right here that I outlined in the gold Sharpie. You can see. Another tag that I drew stars on and did the Sharpie around it. Watercolored it. And then this here is from a Halloween die cut set that I got from Michael's long time ago. And if you guys have been subscribed to me for a long time and you watch my vlogs, you watch my videos, you know that I am obsessed with skulls. I love skulls and skeletons and anything Halloweenish, you name it, it's me. So I had to put a skull there. And I just love him. I think he's so cute. And then this one says, I love you more. This is a Studio Calico little token thing that I just stuck on there. And this is a picture of him and I when we were up in, actually this was last year. We went on like a little date. We go to Maine, Algonquin, and that's like our vacation spot. So we go and stay at a hotel, and the hotel that we stay at has a pub downstairs, and they have like live music and stuff. So it was awesome because we had the kids with us on that little trip. It was like in the winter time last year. So my oldest one babysat my little ones in the hotel room. They watched a movie and stuff, and we went down to the pub. and had a few drinks and watched some live music and stuff. So it was a good time. So we took a picture together. And this one is fun. I like this one too. I used, actually I didn't bring this paper, but this, see this paper right here, this gold paper? This is a piece of scrap paper too from that store that I just grabbed while I was there because I thought it was cool. I love the texture of it, and it's just, it looked fun. So I grabbed that, and then did some banners here, some watercoloring. And this actually is a piece of wood, like really thin wood, and it says me and you. And this is, I got this set at Marshall's. I want to say like a month ago. I got that at Marshall's, and it came in like a whole set. And these are cute little butterfly wood veneers that I watercolored, and I put some little bling in the center of them. These are by Studio Calico too. And then here's that masking tape I put with the cameras, excuse me. And these little arrows I found in my stash of stickers. I don't know who they're by, but I just found them. Some cute little tag things in the back. Little thing, I don't know what they call them. I don't know. I just like throwing them on the page because I think they look cool. And I use some washi right here. And then this I found in my stash of stickers, and it said happy, which is good because he makes me happy. And then another washi tape here. So it came out pretty good. And this is Easter last year too. There we go. Was that the last page? Oh, that was the last page. I thought we were still going. And then here I have, it says beyond the page creation, unique, original, authentic, especially made for. Here, it's a stamp that I had, and I just threw that in the back. And I used some Heidi Swapp stamps, not stamps, the paper that I had. So that is my little album that I made, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't really get to do like the whole ton of process videos on it, and you know, let me know if you guys like the process videos. I know a lot of you guys, you know, everybody likes them, and then, you know, I don't know. And I wanted to say too, for like the modeling paste that I use the light modeling paste by Liquitex. This stuff, I have the other one, but this stuff here I got at that huge tag sale that I went to back in April last year. Remember when I got all that stuff? I just like the light one so much better because it, when you're doing like a project like this, it dries so much faster. Like you take your heat tool and it's dry in a matter of a few minutes because it's so light, but it still gives you that texture, you know, but it's really light. And there it is there. But so anyways, I won't keep you guys any longer, but I wanted to share my album with you. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I have a canvas that I need to work on for one of my friends. So anyway, I will let you all go. Have a great night. Bye guys.